It's pretty. Take a look at this live shot from Lake Meredith. You talk about greening up. I was talking to Kevin a little while ago. This is reminiscent of my trip to Scotland last year. I mean, it is green across the area. Of course, we're overcast. We're socked in. We did not see the sunshine today. And as we've surmised out there, it is cooler by about 20 to 25 degrees compared to what we had this time yesterday. So didn't go over too well with a lot of folks that were getting used to those nice springtime temperatures. The wind backing down. It sure was brisk this morning right behind this cold front, but we have the wind down to about 10 to 15 miles per hour. We'll hold that level, I think, going into the evening. But instead of 70s and 80s like we had yesterday, we're pretty much seeing 50s across the board, except up in the northeast where we did manage to sneak in couple hours of some sunshine there. So we're up to 64, 65 degrees around Perryton and Liberal, but still much cooler than we have been. As far as advisories, we're not completely in the clear. We do have a severe thunderstorm watch that just kind of clips the southeast part of the area. So that's going to be Hall and Childress counties, as well as Hardeman County around Quanah, watching for our friends in Paducah. And we also have a flood watch pretty much in that same area. Extends a little further to the north. Donnelly and Collingsworth counties included in what could be a soggy situation. Just kind of, I'm kind of worried about runoff if we do get into any more heavy rainfall. Now, the severe risk shifting a little further down to the south, especially the Red River Valley, back over to about Lubbock is the enhanced area. As we scan around, we can find some activity on radar. Light showers scattered around Canadian and Lipscomb. Those are heading off to the northeast. Nothing heavy. We have had a couple of thunder showers not too far there from Childress down to Paducah. But remember, we have that protection today, those storms that are popping up on the warm side of the front kind of cross over into a hostile environment. We don't have a lot of instability there where we're much cooler. So they're not going to make it very far into the area initially. I think later on this evening we'll start to see a little more progress coming into the region. Latest trend, okay, we got a little thunder shower around Paducah, east of Childress, a little more popping up east of Lubbock. The big boys, though, further down to the south, Guthrie to Jayden, those are going to move off to the east and stay south of our area. So I think the hail threat, any tornadic threat, I think is going to be southeast of our area. What about the next 24 hours? Let me run you through an active model run here. Again, later tonight, we think we'll see another round coming across that same southeast. Maybe not as intense, but a little more widespread. That's why we have the flood watch in effect for some saturated ground there. So the southeast, Amarillo just kind of on the edge of that. We might get an isolated or scattered shower or weak thunder shower sometime overnight through the morning hours. Take a little break, and then we do it again tomorrow afternoon and evening. Kind of a marginal setup for any severe weather, but that's going to prolong our rain chances really the next several days. Now, temperatures up a little more tomorrow, upper 60s to around 70. A little more seasonal, won't be quite as cool, but our next weather maker, we are locked into rain chances. We have something on the board for the next 7 days, especially going into the weekend. If I show you this extended model run, this is period after period. There's Friday. There we go into the weekend. Coming off the mountains Monday and Tuesday. At some point in there, especially late in the weekend, early next week, we may have to watch out for more severe weather. Right now, though, we don't have any first alert days on the map. 60s and 70s, but rain and storms somewhere in the area. We'll just take them day by day, track them one by one. Right now, let's send it back to news.